I was gonna go out tonight and to celebrate, but I don't even want to go out no more. I'm being dead ass. Like, I had the motivation to go. I really did. I don't. I feel sick, honestly, to my stomach. So I'm gonna just come out from these clothes. And I'm gonna just sit and chill because I feel like since I'm gonna be home more often now, I mean, to each their own. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I just feel like I just need me time. This is the era of putting myself first. I think that's what I'm walking into the new year with. I think the new year starts, I think, at what? Like, later on in Feb. So, I'm just chilling. Yeah, taking off these clothes. I'm gonna chill, eat some cereal. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night because I know I'm not. But this is life. This life is life. Even before anything, it was always yeah. You guys are always my people, my love, my support, my everything. I wouldn't ask for nothing more. I was gonna go out. Not anymore. Changed my mind. I'm gonna do my live stream how I normally would. I like to plan on big events and, you know, to get myself out of a negative mindset as much as, like, my day done got freaking flipped around and turned upside down. I'm just putting me first. I am done wearing myself thin. I'm putting me first. Like, truthfully. And if I'm bad for putting myself first, then you know what? I mean, to each their own. For real, for real. Hi, Nana. Hi, China. Hi, everybody. But yeah, I'm gonna just put me first. Dead ass. I'm gonna try to put this back. I need... What was I gonna look for? No. I'll take the medicine tomorrow. Because it's already middle of the night. I was waiting for my one friend to let me know if we were going to Main Gate. Because originally we were supposed to go to Main Gate to celebrate my manager's birthday. But my other job, I just lost it. So you could say I'm in my feelings, but for the right reasons. It's just like, I just felt like a slap to the face in a way. But it's cool. It's cool. I'm not going to stress myself out about it. Because if I continue to dwell in it and I don't allow myself to leave those thoughts, I'm going to be stuck. And I'm not trying to be stuck. I was supposed to go out tonight. But now I don't even want to go out no more. But that's alright. Ozzy, my boy. I don't know what the hell just happened today. But I'm over it. I'm truthfully over it. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. That's all I'm gonna say. I didn't do nothing. Or whatever. I just been sick. I'm still sick. Yo, Ozzy. I don't know. I feel like I just need to talk to somebody. Because I feel like I'm in shock. I am shook right now. Like, I'm more in the feeling of, like, shock than I am mad. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, I know, like, I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Because, like, I don't got no bad blood. Bro, like, mind you, 5 years in this business. 5 years. Right? 5 years. And you know, last year I wanted to put myself first. I'm gonna be dead honest. Like, I was putting myself first because my health problems. Last year, after New York Fashion Week, my medical issues started to dwindle, right? So what I decided was to give myself a hiatus. I was giving myself a hiatus for a year. It's only been a year that I wanted to, like, just give myself, like, a little, the bare minimum. Honestly, the bare minimum. Because I feel like, mind you, 5 years. 5 years, right? And, you know, mind you, he always told me, you know, don't bring your problems into work. If you're sad or depressed, you know, keep it home. I'm doing what he's telling me to do, right? So I'm like, you know what? I've been going in and out of hospital, like, you know, in and out of hospital, been sick. I'm still sick with everything that's going on. And it's been very difficult to eat food. I'm struggling to eat food, actually, matter of fact. And it's like, bro, like, I kid you not, that whole thing was a farce. Like, I just felt like that was like a whole slap to the face, in a way. Because he didn't say anything to me. Not at all. Like, I'm just finding this out today. My ear is hurting me. Now my ear's messing with me. But no. So, like, last year, New York Fashion Week, I remember my health problems started to dwindle, right? I remember my head. I thought I had, like, a seizure, so they had to check my head, and the doctors had to come to the house. That's literally, like, as soon as I remember coming home from New York Fashion Week, my head wasn't feeling good, and I had a striking pain up my head. I don't know what it was about, but I got it checked out, thank God. Okay. Then they diagnosed me with insomnia, and I was dealing with a lot of mental and physical shit. You know what I mean? And knowing myself, I'm the type of person that I don't want to bring my problems to work. And he knows that I'm not that type of person to bring my problems to work. Because the last time I ever went to work, and I'm pretty sure you were there, Ozzy, that I brought my mental health problems to work, and y'all saw me crying. You know, everybody feels what I'm feeling. And, you know, knowing myself, I don't want people to feel the way that I feel, or to people to see me that way. And it hurts me because I don't like seeing people hurt. That's what hurts me more. I don't know if that makes any sense, right? So it's just like, you know, he's always told me, keep your problems to yourself. You know, no problem. I did that. Okay. So, you know, months go by. I remember in May, I had to get blood tests again. And, you know, they did 7 tests. Mind you, they did 7 more recently, too. So I've been with these health problems for a while, not knowing I even had these problems for like a good few months last year. And then in May, it's just like, I feel like in May, that's when, you know, I didn't go to OMAC at all. Like last year in May, I stopped for like a good few months. And mind you, I stopped working with Plits too, because of them, you know, using me for $3,000 for the preliminary challenge thing or competition, and they used me for influence, and they never put me up. So I know that was a whole conversation me and, you know, him had, because, you know, he was like, oh, why did that happen? You know, like, between me and O. We're going to say O. So, like, you know, I was telling him, like, yeah, like, you know, they told me to get into there, you know, did the whole shebang. And, you know, I told them I wanted to give myself a hiatus, like a break. Because mentally and physically, I wasn't there. I'm not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person that I have to be physically and mentally there, in that position to want to be there. So I'm just like, you know what? It's not fair to me, it's not fair to nobody else. And knowing myself, when I'm working, I like to give my all, and I like to make sure that everyone is satisfied and everyone is okay. That's what I want. But at the same time, I couldn't give y'all what I wanted for y'all. So I was like, you know what? I have to take myself away. I had to. It's not that I wanted to. I had to. And then in June, I went back. It was like a couple weeks. I went back. And then, you know, he had, you know, one of the girls that was in my group when I first, you know, started at OMEC, like the very, very first time. Like, you know, he had her in, like, you know, covering for me for a little bit. And, you know, I was telling him, like, you know, it's fine. Like, you know, I could, like, me trying to self-soothe. I was trying to self-soothe myself and trying to be like, you know what? I can still do it. I can still do this. You know what I mean? I'm, like, lying to myself. Even though, like, I know, like, I couldn't do it no more. Like, physically and mentally, I couldn't do it no more. Doing, like, you know, all these things. And then, like, you know, there's more deep-rooted stuff. But I'm not the person, I don't want to out him. I don't want to make him look bad. I really don't, genuinely. And it's just like, that's not where my heart is. I'm not the type of person to out somebody and put somebody on blast. Like, if that's what he wanted to show, let him show what he wants to show. That's it. I'm not going to say anything. I have respect for him, generally. But that's just a little bit of stuff that y'all never saw. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the stuff that I've been talking about. Like, TT knows what I'm talking about because she's seen it. She's seen it in New York Fashion Week. She's seen it. So, she knows. So, it's just like, then last year, right, in May, I went to the hospital, and I had to get checked up. I had to get checked up in the hospital last year, and, you know, it was serious. You know what I mean? Like, my irons was not good last year. Even this year, I still have my anemia bad. My blood, my sugar thing, it was not good last year. I have extreme fatigue right now. It's hard for me to eat right now. And dead ass, like, no joke, I've been struggling to keep meals down. Literally, the beginning of this week, I've been vomiting everything up. Everything. And I haven't been able to keep nothing down. Then, it's just like, then in June, I went back in June, yeah, you know, things, I tried to come back, and I tried to do the same thing as usual, doing what I was doing. And then, you know, the next day, we were supposed to go to the new office. I didn't get to go see the new office. I didn't, like, you know, even step foot in the new office in Soho, even though I was supposed to. But what had happened was there was, like, a tornado that day. And for some reason, I almost walked right into it. Because knowing me, I don't drive. I don't, you know, think or whatever. So, like, to get around, I either walk or I Uber. You know what I mean? Or I take a bus. So, like, around that time, I was going to try to see if I could, like, walk a little bit and then take a Uber. You know what I mean? To try to save money. Bro, I almost walked into a whole freaking tornado. So, of course, I told them I couldn't go to Soho. As much as we were supposed to meet up at the office and then go, we were supposed to go. But I never went. Because I've been dealing with my sickness. And then months later, going down the line, like months later, like July, August. In August of last year, I got my endoscopy. They had to get 2 pieces of my stomach to test it to see if I had either celiac or anything else going on. But so, you know what? They found a hernia above my sphincter, right? So basically, it's hard for me to eat now because the hernia is right there. And not only that, but like, I have GERD. Because it's there, I have GERD. So I get a lot of acid reflux because since it's touching there, and mind you, that's the most sensitive part of your stomach. That's why I can't, you know, keep foods down. It's hard for me to keep foods down. So that, and I have H. pylori, right? So with that, it's an infection that basically you get. What's up, Brody? It's.
What's up, Brody?
Yeah.
You say hi, Kenneth.
Yeah, hi, Kenneth. But why do I have to call you?
I'm so serious.
I thought you family.
I am.
What the fuck? Anyway, as I was saying, so it's just like I got my endoscopy, right? And they told me, and mind you, they have the papers and everything. I have all the papers and everything. I even did a whole YouTube video explaining this too. So with H. pylori, you get H. pylori by contracting it either through transmitted, like somebody like saliva, body fluids, like, contaminated food, or, dirty water, right? Like contaminated water. So mind you, I had this going on in my system for a while without knowing that I did. And it started to get more to the point where I couldn't barely get up in the morning. I couldn't walk. I couldn't eat. I still can't hardly eat. I'm still trying to eat as we speak. You know what I mean? I haven't eaten much today. So it's just like, then it's like months going down the line. In October, the beginning of October, the 2 weeks I did the first treatment to try to get rid of the H. pylori. I haven't been able to get rid of it. It's been painful. I've been months without medication. Months, because my insurance has been hell. And then not only that, but my my therapy, they let me go after December. And I've only been able to see my therapist once a month, and I'm only able to get my meds possibly within every 3 months, right? But because I was getting let go, I couldn't even get my meds before they let me off that I needed. You know what I mean? So January of this year was tremenda. When I tell you tremenda, right? And I just haven't been feeling too good. The last message I got from him in October was literally, what kind of photo shoot should they do, and what concepts are trending right now. I told them Monster High, because the Monster High movie was coming out, and all the kids would love Monster High, and then the little ones can get into it too if they want. That's literally the last conversation I had with him. And then he did the Monster High photo shoot, even though we were supposed to talk in person after that. But that was the last conversation. And then I started getting more sick. I've been sick. I'm still sick. So it's just like, that's where I've been. And I've just been trying to get better. Like, I know it's taking a while, and my health is trash right now. It's trash, complete trash. But I would never bring my problems or my whatever to work. I keep my problems to myself. I burden my own self with my own problems. I don't tell nobody. I keep the stuff to myself. I'm only saying this right now because I know my audience, they know. My audience knows what I've been going through, because just because I'm an influencer and sometimes I hold myself well, or I, go about certain things a certain way, and I look like I'm okay, doesn't mean nothing. Social media, what you see on social media doesn't mean shit. Somebody could, it's same thing with mental health. Like, just because somebody looks like they're okay does not mean that they're okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's one. Two, I think it's because he's mad that I'm not, there wasting hours working, and I'm gonna be honest, not getting paid. I'm not getting paid hourly. So, and since it's voluntarily and it's commission based, I'm not gonna be there 24/7. So having to let go of Build-A-Bear, because mind you, that's another reason why I was working at Build-A-Bear at the same time. I needed a steady income for myself. You know what I mean? I'm trying to move and get myself my apartment. I need a steady income. So I was working at Build-A-Bear for a while. I couldn't do Build-A-Bear anymore because then I started bringing my problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that. So I let it go. Like, generally, I let it go. I quit. Because I'm not the type of person to, bring my problems, especially around children. I can't. No, I don't like that, bringing problems to work. I don't. I despise it. I feel like, if people genuinely want to know how you're doing, okay, that's fine. But I'm not going to be going begging people to listen. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person that, like, I've already felt like I've been chasing and doing all this for so long. I'm tired. I've grown tired. Like, generally, I'm tired. I'm trying to keep myself from crying because it's like I put a lot of work and a lot of heart into what I do. So that's why it low-key hurts how I'm feeling and what's going on. But I would never try to get an opportunity and using a title just to get an opportunity. Hell no. Like, majority of the opportunities that I've gotten, they mainly wanted me, but I try to persuade them to try to, like, you know, open up more opportunities for more models, because I feel like we could all get the bag together. I've always been that type of person. I want everyone to win. I'm not selfish. I don't think about myself, and I'm not only thinking about myself. I've never been like that. And then for him to be like, oh, well then, you know, what's it called, after, like, you know, thing or whatever, you're not my assistant, and, you know, you can't use that title anymore because you've been using that title for too long, and, you know, you've been using it to get yourself opportunities. I have not been using it to get myself opportunities. People only reach out to me as Baby Cookie. People don't even recognize me much for what I do and work, honestly. Like, they never mention to me, like, you know, that. They always be like, oh, Baby Cookie, or, you know, the girl from TikTok, or, you know, the girl from YOUNOW. That's what I'm mainly known for. People, I didn't gain my audience from just only being at OMAC. I'm sorry, but, like, respectfully, I did my grind way before. And my cousin can vouch for me because we used to do live streams way before. We used to do live streams and be dumb as hell on the internet just for my audience. And my audience, they know that, like, we used to do dumb shit in my room and freaking posting up how we're beating up pink shit on the freaking thing or whatever. Like, I'm goofy. I make videos for the hell of it. People, they know me for that. For me and my cousin, my live streaming self, not for modeling. As much as I want to be known for modeling, I'm not known for modeling or being an assistant. Either one of those two. I'm not recognized for those as much as I wanted to be. No, I never gotten that. Exactly. Like, girl, like, my cousin knows me. Like, she's seen me from the beginning, from the very beginning, before, like, any of this TikTok or viralness or popularity came about. Like, I get it that, you know, he wants to, like, you know, be in that area where, like, you know, opportunities are coming, like, you know, flowing 1 2 3 1 2 3. I get it. You know, I've always been trying to help bring opportunities to the agency. I got him connected with model management. He didn't know what model management was. I used model management even way before even entering the agency. Still use model management till this day. Not only that, but, like, backstage and all these other different plethoras of different things. I got him connected with those, and then, you know, of course, as time went on, you know, more happened. I feel like, why does it even matter that, you know, just because I have it in my bio, I had to take it out my bio because, you know, respectfully, you know, thing. But even before then, it was like, why was that an issue? If that's what my, you know, my position was. Never used it for my own advantage. Never did. But, you know, to each their own with that. And I just feel like if I really wanted to, like, I don't need a title. I really don't. Like, generally, I never needed the title. So, like, you know, taking it a different route and not having that position, I don't care. I don't care. Not anymore. I don't. And I'm putting myself first. And if that's a problem, then you know what? I'm not your cup of tea. Don't follow me. Don't support me then. If you feel like me putting myself first is a problem. I'm tired. I'm tired, and I'm putting myself first because that's what I need to do. Is what I needed to do for a while. I'm done with people pleasing. I'm done catering to everybody else's needs other than my own. And it's the same thing with everything. It doesn't even like conclude with only relationships. It's with like relationships, friendships, business ships, whatever you want to call it, situationships, everything. Like literally I'm doing this for myself. And not only that, but like I make content for my audience. My audience still loves and cares about me. So I still do the TikToks, the YouTube videos, the everything for them. I do it for them, and not only that, because I enjoy making it. I enjoy doing it. And not only that, but content creation has always been my thing. Always. I've always been an influencer, always been that girl. Always been that girl. Nobody comes up to me and be like, hey, Briana, you model? What the hell? Is that a bug? Eat. I don't even know if it's alive or not. But anyway, it's just like, I don't like it when people try to make it seem like I didn't build my own. I did build my own. I have my own business, online business. I'm literally vendoring around and selling my stuff, designing and creating stuff. He didn't get into making his own brand until I showed him how to make his own brand with Shopify, whatever you want to call it. But still, it's just like, exactly. Thank you, Cuzzo. Thank you. And it's just like, with or without a title, I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to be Baby Cookie. I'm still going to be Briani. I'm still going to be an artist. I'm still going to be doing the things that I'm doing. Nothing is changing. I'm still going to do social media marketing. If anybody wants me to be their social media marketer, we could talk. You know what I mean? I'm trying to teach other people how to be influencers, make money, make bread, getting into it and stuff like that. That's what I'm doing right now. Generally speaking, that's what we're working on. Literally February 23rd. If you want to join us, come join us. Literally. But, nah. I'm not with the making it seem like I'm only getting opportunities because of a title. Because that's not true. Not true at all. And that got me twisted, for real. Twisted. Huh? Do you need a water? No. Oh. But yeah, it's just like, like, and I don't even have time to be playing around anyway or wasting time when I could be working and getting bread for what I'm doing rather than wasting it, giving ideas, free ideas, matter of fact, and all this other stuff for the free. I'd rather get paid for my time. If me knowing my worth is a problem, then you know what? Se jodite. Let it be. I'm letting it be. I'm not mad. I'm not. I'm over it. But seriously, I'ma still do me. I'ma do what I do. I was supposed to go to New York for New York Fashion Week. I didn't get to go this year. I wasn't going to do it with Plitz though. I was going to do it with another brand. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you. And it's just like, I've been working hours upon hours. Mind you, we're talking about 5 years here. We're not talking about just a year or whatever. I'm talking about like, this is work. And not only that, but that's literally what he taught each and every one of us. To get our own opportunities. If the opportunity doesn't come to us, what? He said what? He said to create your own, correct? Okay. Just making sure, I didn't mistake, those words. Because I know I heard those words correctly. But anyway, as I proceed. So it's just like, he made it seem like all I do is tell, like, when people come to me, that apparently I tell people, oh, well, like, you know, to give me an opportunity, I'm an executive assistant. The only time I ever say that is when a designer is looking for models, period. So that way they could secure models, period. Other than that, I don't beg people for opportunities with a title. Period, friend, as you should. Make your own production company, man. I'm happy for you. Exactly. We making our own. That's the whole point. That is literally the whole point. We're making our own. That is literally it. And it's the fact that he doesn't realize that's what we all are doing. After he done told them, that's what we're doing. And I can't say that enough. I can't say that enough. Like, don't get me wrong, I have a lot of love and a lot of respect. But one thing I won't take is degrading and disrespect. Because that I never did to him. There's a lot of things I can say, but I will not. Because honestly, I love the agency too much to do that. I respect it too much. And not only that, but like, I'm a major staple in helping and contributing to the agency. Now, if I was to go, like, honestly, if in that group chat, I'm just saying, in that group chat, if I was to open my mouth and be like, you know what? He hasn't paid me a dime. Maybe after the last time we were in Regis. If I was to say something like that, you know how twisted everybody would look at him? Do you not know how many heads would turn and look at him crazy? But you know what? I stood because I'm like, you know what? I brought everyone in here. I brought majority of everybody in here. And I would be messed up myself if I left everybody alone there. I'm the type of person, if I'm bringing people with, like, you know, into there, I'm not going to leave them alone. That's the type of person I am. I don't leave people alone. And not only that, but like, if I have an opportunity, I'm going to pave way to make an opportunity open for them as well. I'm sorry. I'm not selfish. I'm not. And like, as much as they be like, oh, Bri, I want you. I just want you. I don't want nobody, no other models. Oh, no. I be doing some convincing, bro. I've been doing a lot of like talking, communicating, and like trying to get people opportunities as well. Because I want everybody to be up, not just myself. And that's what I want for my online business too. Like, I have my own online store. When I set up my website, I want it to be that like I can get other people's websites on mine, so that way they can also have an audience the same way as mine. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, my audience is very thoughtful, very genuine, and they love to support small businesses. So for me, I want to have an online business where I'm supporting other people as well. That's what I want from my business. And that people can make their own stuff as well. Because like, if I'm customizing and designing stuff, I want people to learn how to customize and design stuff for themselves too. Fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to, like, you know, be able to have the same experiences that I have. I'm not selfish. I'm not. And I don't think only about myself. That's crazy talk. Never. I've never been like that. And it was the fact that he was like, are you sure? That's what really got me. He said, are you sure? Like, what do you mean, are you sure? I know what I'm sure of. I know what I'm doing. Majority of these businesses, they don't be like, hey, Briana from OMAC. Or, hey, Briana from the executive assistant. Nobody approaches me like that. Half of the time, they don't even know I am one. What title? I'd be damned. I would be damned. The only thing I ever said to people is like, whenever they tell me like, oh, I like, you know, when they see on my profile that I'm at OMAC, okay, they ask me like, hey, how good is the agency? You know what I'm saying? Like talking to me about the agency. Of course, I'm giving good reviews because I'm not a negative person. I'm not. I steer away from negative connotation. But anyway, so it's just like the whole thing of it is like Brody really wanted to make it seem like that's all I do, and which is crazy because people look at me as Baby Cookie or Bree or Bree. Nobody ever approaches me be like, oh yeah, Briana from OMAC, executive assistant OMAC. Exactly. Period. And you know what? I have those secrets. That's the thing. I have those connections. I have those secrets. I have them. And he knows I do. But the thing is, I'm trying to help everyone. And it's like for some reason, I've always been getting like the back talk. Like, oh, Briana, that's not how you do it. I've always been told, oh, you know what, with social media, right? Mind you, I grew my social media. And if I'm going to be honest, he bought the followers for the main account. I'm just going to be honest. I'm flat out. That's literally what he did. But, period. Just period. On TikTok, I grew my audience. I did not have to pay for nothing. And on YouTube too, I didn't have to pay nothing for YouTube. Nothing. That's all natural growth. Because I work every single day. I literally promote businesses every single day. If you don't see me on your For You page, you're lying. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always consistent with my stuff. So that's why I'm growing. I don't have to pay for nothing. And it gets him mad because I'm consistent. That's the whole point. With social media, you have to be consistent. If not, there is going to be no growth. And that's what he took from me. Like an idea, like thing or whatever, from me. He didn't know nothing about social media, how to grow it. I had to introduce it to him. Literally, February 23rd, me and the girlies, we're going to be creating an event where we're helping other people become creators and making money, promoting brands and stuff. I'm literally an Avon representative and an Arbonne representative. I literally have 2 storefronts with them. I am not worried. I am not bothered. But what I won't take lightly is disrespect. That I won't take. And I usually don't stick up for myself either. With him, it's always been, I keep my mouth shut. I've always kept my mouth shut. As much as so many people wanted to go off on him and think or whatever, I always created peace. Always. I've always had problems because people had hidden agendas and things or whatever towards me. And you know what? If they want that job so bad, they can have it. Truthfully. They can have it. I got into a point where if they want to do volunteer work for only commission based, that's alright. That's alright. But it's not going to last long. That's usually what happens. People find out, figure it out. They don't want to do it no more. Sometimes you got to learn and hit rock bottom to figure it out. But for me, my heart was too much in it. I had a huge emotional attachment to that position, to the point where last year it broke. It broke. Honestly, it broke. After the whole thing with Plitz, my attachment broke. Truthfully. Because what? He chose Plitz over me. That's where my emotional attachment ended. And TT knows I used to be all in. All in. I can't do it no more. That's it. I know what I can do as an individual. I know what I could provide. I know the work that I can do. So it doesn't faze me. I know my heart, and I know where my heart lies. And I'm not a vengeful person. I'm not a person that only seeks, thing or whatever. Like, honestly, I genuinely think this happened for a reason. And I think it's just a world sign telling me to just, you know what, this is your time to just put you first. This is full leeway. Now I feel like I'm alleviated. As much as it hurts me to see everybody, like, that I brought into the, you know what I mean? It's just like that, in that aspect, yes, I feel bad. But at the same time, I don't feel bad because I needed that. I don't know if that makes any sense. I needed that leeway to be like, you know what? Okay, it's time for me. Time to focus on me. Time to put me first now. You know what I mean? And I could do that now. I have that opportunity now. I can do that now. And generally, I appreciate it. I'd rather not have to waste my time and energy and putting time into something and not getting appreciated or acknowledged or, getting paid for it, not getting paid for it, than to doing it 24/7. I'd rather be a model. I'd rather have the representation than to waste my time and my energy. I was literally wallowing away, and I don't feel like that's something that you guys deserve to feel. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like my energy is very not reciprocative. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, my aura, my energy is very vibrant. And whenever I'm not as vibrant, people feel that. People feel what I feel. And it's always been something of my energy. I don't know how to explain it. But I don't like to make people feel the way that I feel. I feel bad. It's kind of the thing that makes me sad. Because I know I'm usually, this is what people like to call me, the sun, right? I'm like the sun to people. Or like I'm somebody's sunshine. You know what I mean? That's usually what I get. Or I'm the sunflower, right? But like, whenever I have these days where like, I'm not, whatever. It's just, I just felt like it was a slap to the face. 5 years down the drain. That's what it feels like to me. But it's okay. It's alright. Maybe it had to happen. That's okay. I'm alright with it. I have come to terms with it. I still love him, still respect him. I look to him and Kevin as fathers I never had. Exactly. Period. Or you know what? In my case, it's more like a door closes. Either I'm making the new door or other doors open. people have been wondering about my health and if I'm gonna be able to get the second treatment. I don't even know. I'm really not trying to think negatively, but I feel like that's the only thing I'm thinking negatively about, because they've been playing around with me for 4 months, not giving me my medicines and stuff like that. That's the struggle I've been having. Because with the H. pylori thing, contracting is not the worst part, right? The worst part is if it's left untreated for too long. H. pylori can turn into either stomach cancer, lymphoma, or ulcers. So I could legit be hospitalized again if it's not taken care of, or if I don't get the second treatment. So I'm legitimately on the rocks. I am on the rocks. But I've been holding myself well. I've been trying to fight and, not let people see that side of me, because I don't want people to be worried about me. But it's alright. It's alright. As much as I want to cry, wallow in self-pity, and not only that, that's not even the only fucked up thing this week. Valentine's Day, I done got my heart broke. I was trying to talk to this guy. I mean, he was kind of like a rich dude, but I mean, he was an influencer around the same time when I first started too, so we started talking for a little bit. It's the fact that he posted about his ex-girlfriend on Valentine's Day and didn't tell me Happy Valentine's Day, but he told his ex Happy Valentine's Day and reposted a video that she posted 4 weeks ago. So that means he was also talking to the girl 4 weeks ago. So that happened, and I got blocked from him after I confronted him, so we're no longer talking. I just feel like this week I'm very numb. I feel like if I'm not on the rocks already, I'm on the rocks. That's how I feel right now. Generally, physically, mentally, emotionally, on the rocks. That's where I'm at. I also bought myself this new bowl, Hello Kitty. It's a perfect size bowl for me to eat, because I can't have large portions anymore. Exactly. Music is my bread and butter. Same. I'm releasing one song this month. I've been feeling like I'm missing it, so I'm getting more into music. Fuck that. I'd rather be a singer than anything. Always wanted to be a singer. That's never left my agenda. Since I was small, always wanted to be a singer. Always. I used to sing in churches, on the tour buses, even sitting on top of a freaking ice cooler backwards, singing. I sung in so many different spots the world knows. Period, friend. As you should. And I'm proud of you, man. I see your growth, and I see you, man. Tomorrow I gotta go and get my Hello Kitty basket. I ordered myself one. And I forgot that it was to do the curbside pickup at Walmart. It's what I got in myself, so that way, the day of Valentine's Day, I knew I was gonna have no Valentine's. So I bought myself 2 big ones. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Exactly. And that's another thing. Life is too short to be stressed. Because I feel like I'm like losing people every month. And I haven't been able to grieve. And not only that, but like I'm getting into doing a lot of podcasts. One about women's empowerment. I've been getting into curvy sexy talk. I'm gonna be doing the On the Domestic Run, hosting that podcast. I'm gonna be doing a lot of podcasts. I'm chilling. I'm gonna share my knowledge. I'm sharing it. I've been in the game for too long. Since I was 13. A lot of people left that group chat because some of them knew, and some of them couldn't believe that he said that. I mean, a lot of people were surprised that he said that, especially in front of y'all. I wasn't thinking he was gonna do that either. And again, I apologize, because that was not supposed to happen in that chat. I'm guessing he just felt comfortable with showing himself. Randomly, he acts like that privately. I wasn't thinking he was gonna do that. And he forgot which chat to go into. I don't know. Whichever one. But he fumbled. He fumbled. Badly. That is not my fault. That's okay. I'm alright. Does it hurt me a little bit? Yes. Because I spent a lot of time and energy. And I put a lot of effort into help building and contributing to the business. Even though I was like working for majority of the time for the free. And I was doing it because I cared about y'all. It wasn't for the money, it wasn't for nothing else. Truthfully. I enjoyed working with y'all and helping. I really did. But it's an end of an era. And I think 5 years is enough. Oh yeah. La, we got big shit going on. I think you're a part of the group of me, Tilly, TT, and Taja, right? With the Content Crusaders, right? Like, yeah. We got so much stuff coming. Like, I'm still dead ass surprised that he did that in that group chat. That was big wild. And not only that, but the only common decency thing I would have asked was maybe that he would have, like, told me privately. Yeah. It's still good that you get the scoop, law. It's okay. We got big shit going on. Big things. But yeah, law, I'm no longer the executive assistant at the talent agency as of today. Because I'm just figuring this out. But it's okay. You know, maybe it had to happen. Maybe the universe was like, you know what? Bri, it's time to put yourself first. And we all know my health has been in the gutter. Still is. But, you know, I know he wants somebody to be there consistent every day at his every beck and will. Doing this, doing that. I can't give. It's almost like a cup of water. If I don't have no water in my cup, what water am I supposed to give? You know what I mean? I can't give what I don't have. And it's not fair to people. I'm splashing myself, shit. It wouldn't be fair to y'all if I did only think about myself. You know what I mean? And I, you know, just kept bringing my issues and things or whatever to work. I couldn't do that anymore. Exactly. I am no longer working for the free. I stopped that last year in June. Working for the free. I couldn't do it no more. If I'm wrong for putting my worth and, you know, everything else first, then you know what? Then so fucking be it. Let me be the villain then, I guess. Let me be that. And not only that, but even when I was the executive assistant, so many people try to make me out to be a bad person, even though I never was. I'm still not. But it's like, I'm alleviated. I feel like the weight has been lifted. I don't know if that makes any sense. A weight has been lifted, so I'm not even mad. All I know is I'm gonna go and get my divider. Yeah, hell yeah, I am. I bought that thing from freaking Amazon. That shit was expensive. Exactly, period. But, yeah, I might not be the executive assistant, but I'll still be a representation of OMAC, hands down. I just don't have that position. It's the fact that he thought I was going around and telling people, oh yeah, well, I'm an executive assistant at OMAC. Give me an opportunity. Like, apparently, supposedly begging people to give me opportunities because I work at OMAC or something like that. And I'm just like, bro, nobody even mentions that. Whenever they come up to me, they're like, oh, baby cookie, or like, I see you hanging out with Talisha, or I see you posting up on YouTube and TikTok. Ain't nobody ever come up to me talking about OMAC. Hardly ever. Or they don't even know that I'm even, that I was working there or whatever. Nobody knew. Nobody even cared. And not to sound like a freaking ass, but that's the honest truth. But you know what? That's okay. I'm not worried about it no more. His problems are no longer my problems then. I don't gotta be yelled at. I don't gotta be, you know, stressing about this, that, and the third no more. I'm good. I am good. Thank you. I just feel like, yes, release me. I feel like that needed to happen. Release. Like, shoot, I feel like I tried with love. Ooh, that's a big ass motherfucker. Bitch. Ooh. I need to kill it. Shut up, Spain. ¿Qué pasa contigo? Who you barking at? Huh? Where you are? Shh, cállate. I don't know where it went. I was gonna kill it. But anyway. I was gonna go out tonight. I took myself out of my little party outfit. I was gonna go party, but nah. I'm not in the mood for it no more. I'm gonna stick to my roots. And that's so true. But yeah, like, word, I'm ready to fly too. I want to get the hell out of Allentown. I've been saying this. Allentown is not for me. And that was the only thing keeping me over here too. That was literally the only thing keeping me over here. But now he says he released me. Okay. Say less. You know how many people, when I was working with him, wanted me to work for them? Do you know how many people, literally, there's been so many people that when I was working for him, they saw how I was working for him, and they wanted me to work for them? You know how many people wanted to make me their assistant or something like that, or doing things like that in the third? And not only that, but I also work with Karen too. Karen, I do her social media marketing every now and then. And I get paid for actually posting and helping her with flyers and stuff. Like, if I really wanted to at that time, I could have. But I was like, you know what? I was very loyal to him and to a thing or whatever, so I didn't move. I didn't budge. I didn't do, half of the things that people wanted me to do. I stood with him. I stood. A lot of people know the truth. But because I was big on protecting his peace and his mentality and making sure that no problems went towards him, I'd rather have that go towards me than to him. So I was taking majority of the end of the stick rather than him. But now, because he wanted to do that in front of y'all in that group chat, my hands are tied. If I'm not the assistant, hands are off the table. I'm not touching it no more. That's all I gotta say. First 2 years, wasn't. The rest of the 3 years, yes. In actual terms. So, 5 years. 5 years. But you know what? Things happen for a reason. Exactly. It was love. I loved the brand. I loved being there, and I loved working with people and making sure people got their bookings. That made me happy and proud of other people. But you know what? I'm glad that I'm no longer wasting my time. And I'm actually taking this time for myself. I needed that. So now I can actually put my health first and put myself first. And that's all that matters to me. Everybody knows the truth. I don't need to lie. There's no need for me to lie about nothing. I've been honest, and I'm going to stay being honest. I love that place too much. I did it for the people. I didn't do it for myself. I did it for them. Because I knew I brought people in. That's it. But I don't have no hate. I don't have no bad blood in my heart. Because I know where my heart lies. I know what was true to me and what I was doing. But you look at my new bag. Let's finish that. I'm gonna wash the rest of these dishes since I'm here. But no, it's just like I don't like or appreciate how he, like, at first I didn't care that he was telling me like, oh, I'm being replaced or whatever. I didn't care. I didn't. It's the fact that he made it seem like, oh, well, you're going around telling people that you're, you know, an executive assistant and getting opportunities from that and using it for your advantage, right? Like, saying it like that. And I'm like, no, I don't. You know what I mean? I'm like, the only thing I said recently was to the lady, the designer that reached out to me today, because I'm like, if a designer is reaching out to me and she's looking for models, I'm gonna send models her way through there. You know what I mean? I've always been that type of person. Like, if somebody's doing a fashion show or something, or a photo shoot or something, I always bring it to the group chat. I always like bring it up like, hey, this people, like, you know, want to do this and that and the third, you know, this is an opportunity, hit me, you know what I'm saying? Like, putting everybody on. I'm always the type of person to put somebody on. There's never been a time where I'm like thinking about myself. What is that? Never been like that. It's the fact that he wanted to make it seem like he made me. That's what I didn't really appreciate. It made me feel like he was degrading me, and that, you know, that he made me. And I'm like, no, you did not. The only thing you did was represent. And all the other ones, like modeling with certain things like that, okay, cool. But influencing and everything else, nah. He did not know the secret sauce to influencing. He still doesn't. He bought his following. I didn't have to buy mine. With TikTok and YouTube and all this other stuff, I never had to buy any of it. I don't even have money to buy right now. I was working so I can get money. So why would I do something like that? Think about it. Think, like, for really think about it. And even if I wanted to, I could. I just chose not to. As much as many times people have reached out to me like, hey, Briana, we want to verify your account, or hey, Briana, we want to do this and that and the third for you, or blah, 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 blah. I said, no, I want to earn it. And honestly, if I want to get verified, I can literally verify myself anyway. Now we got the whole thing that you can, like, literally pay $14 a month or whatever for it. So, like, verification, I don't care about it. I don't. People know I'm the real one. There ain't no another me. And not only that, but I can't be replaced. I can't. I am not replaceable. And once he figures that out, then he's gonna find out. He's gonna see. Sometimes people really gotta see what they have until it's gone. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I could do that for sure now. Before I used to worry about everyone else but myself. And I used to give everyone leeway and leisure to get opportunities. Now? Oh no. Now I'm gonna be selfish. Now I'm gonna be selfish. I don't want to hear nobody telling me that I'm wrong for it either. I cared about a lot of people for many years, other than myself. So you know what? If that's what I want to do, I'm gonna do it. Last year, after wasting almost more than $3,000 in the Plitz fashion marketing thing and all that nonsense, best believe I know my worth now. Oh yeah. That's what literally made me lose my emotional attachment to that position. Because he didn't care. Not only that, but he didn't care the one time I would have been left in New York. He didn't care. He knew that my mom entrusted him with my safety to going to New York, even though I know it's not his responsibility to take care of me. But that's what he promised my mother. And it's the fact of it is that I remember with the Airbnb and all this other stuff, he would have left me there. He would have left me. I would have gotten no ride to the Airbnb. I would have been stranded in New York in the dark at night. God forbid, Lord knows what could have happened that night too. So you know what? It's alright. That is alright. I'd rather people see what I see than keeping a hold of an image for him. Because I've been protecting him for too long. I've been that protectant, the Muppet. You could say I was the puppeteer. I was the whatever, because I was basically helping him a lot. And I was mainly the one giving him ideas to a lot of things. So it's okay. I'm not going to be drained anymore. I'm happy about that. I'm not wasting my time. That's okay. I'd rather get paid for what I do. That's fine. And once they realized, those two people that he was supposedly replacing me with, once they realized that it's going to be hectic and it's not easy, and they realize that they're only getting paid by commission, and that they can't really file that on their taxes or whatever, then they're going to see. But it's okay. Let them deal with it. That's alright. I'm alright. I'm perfectly fine. Physically, mentally, emotionally, no. With other things, no. But with that situation, I already made peace with it. I already made peace with it. And I fought with myself too. I fought with myself on it too. Because I know I wanted to stay and to keep going and keep going and keep going. But no. I would have dragged myself if I kept going. Who are you barking at? I mean, you're not barking at me. Sleep. Sleep. Okay. Pop it, pop it, pop it. But no, I'm gonna get back into my live streaming nonsense. I made a lot more bread live streaming and getting gifts than how much I've ever got paid there. Good ass. Oh, I need that thing. I'm not going to be cleaning up. No problems, no more. It's not my problem. Like that's not my problem. Someone try to bring me a problem, I'm like, no, take it up with him. Take it up with him. Not me. Sorry. Still gonna be that girl. Always will be that girl. Do I give a shit? No. Because I know what I did. Just washing dishes as I'm talking about my life. Five years down the drain. Yep, pretty much. And that's the end of that. Officially washed my hands clean. That's it. Ain't my problem. Do I care? No. I'm just gonna eat cereal because I really needed to eat something. Oh, look, there's more snow. Hello, the one and only noodles. Okay, let me say hi to everybody. Everybody came in here. Also, I thank you guys for coming in and checking on me and like making sure I'm okay. I appreciate y'all. I really do. And that's why I do what I do. So I'm cool with that. But I'm going to show you guys what I got today. Because my mama, she gave me some stuff today. So I'm going to show you guys. For those of you who are like Sanrio girlies. Or anybody that still, likes, cute shit. Well, my mama, she went to Marshall's today. She got me some jewelry for Hello Kitty. She got me the matching set of the necklace and earrings. I think this is so cute. And then she got me the plush portable mirror, this one. And she even got me the little plush Hello Kitty bag. This is so stinking cute. I'm obsessed. So, I got those 3 things today. I'm happy and I'm blessed. And also blessed to see another day. So yeah. I'm gonna head to sleep. I love y'all. Stay tuned because more content is coming. I'm making more. And there's a lot of stuff that's gonna be made. So stay tuned. Love is coming out on the 27th of this month. So stay tuned. And thank you so much. And hope you guys have a wonderful night. Bye. Deuces.